Greetings, salutations. Hey, let's talk about a bit of history about the flat screen television. So, before we had flat screens, we had, CRTVs, the big bulky TVs. Um, when did it start? Well, two professors named Donald Bitzer and Gene Soltoff and their graduate student, Robert Wilson, came up with a prototype and vision for the first flat screen in 1964. Um, but you're probably thinking, say, oh, that's it, pack up, we're done. It wasn't really the idea we saw today, and that fact that one was just a starting point. So, the first flat screen television was invented by Donald, Gene, and Robert, consists of plasma technology. And it was actually, apparently, it was cheaper to use to solve graphic problems with computer models at their university. And the TV had a monochrome orange glow, and it had a memory and bitmapped graphics. So the first functional flat screen television to go on sale, was in 1997 by Fujitsu. And this one, like, in a way, would basically say, move over other TVs, move over, get ready for the future. And then in 1997, technology, the company Fujio, it had been released that screen TV, which had a 42-inch screen and weighed over 40 pounds, which isn't too bad. And during that time, it was only 3 inches thick, meaning it was the thinnest at the time. And they were sold for $1,500 due to its design and all that. And I will be honest and say, I don't believe in my family we really changed to flat screens until, like late in the 2010s. Most of it, we had some screen TVs, but we had, okay, we didn't have a total flat screen. Like, you'd have the back to it, in a way. And then, things would end up changing in 2005. Because, the price was still too much. So, it really wasn't a bit of a hit. Especially in 2005, when Toshiba released a 42-inch flat screen for $4,500. And then, the price was like, this is more understandable. And with more companies taking on the modern innovation of this design. So, they fight, okay, we need to make it more affordable.
Imagine you win a big account for your design firm. Your boss tells you can have anything you want. New title, corner office, he goes on, but you're a little distracted. Your friends wonder what you asked for, so you show them your new Samsung LCD HD TV. It's stunning. The design is brilliant. Well, your boss did say you could have anything. With a beautifully designed Samsung LCD HD TV, it's not that hard to imagine.
Then in 2006, an 80-inch flat screen and came to the market, and Panasonic created the first 103-inch prototype flat screen, which would later sell on the market. And around this time, companies would drift away from plasma technology and start to aim towards liquid crystal displays, or LCD, which was much cooler and could make TVs lighter and thinner. And this design would be utilized by flat screens TV today, and although some newer models use LED, QLED, and OLED displays instead. So yeah, when it comes down to it, say, a lot of televisions before this time were like, CRTs, because, like, we didn't have, like, one of the reasons why, like, even like in the 2000s, I still had a bit of a boxy one. I still had a boxy television. I mean, yes, I had a screen. It wasn't a total flat screen, but I mean, heck, the screen I'm using for my gaming setup is a Sony. It's not bad. I still use it. Um, I was playing a bit of DM Devil May Cry 5 a little bit before this, so yeah, it still looks pretty nice on it. So yeah, that's a bit of the history of flat screens. What's your favorite flat screen? And, you know, have you like upgraded to LCDs or QLD? I don't really know a lot about OLEDs. Yeah, that's just something like say, huh? That's like, if I was to, like, be told about this, I'd go like say, wow, that's cool and all that. Because like usually when it comes to TVs, like, yeah, I usually have what I'm comfortable with, and then eventually I go like say, well, this one's finally lost its Fritz. I guess it's time to finally get something new and all that. But yeah, see you next time.